take a shower? Where does your shower take you? Anthem Plus Smart Showering. Only from Kohler.
This is Connor. And this is the moment he realized he should have brought his Vita. Because no one is more accepted. The only card accepted at the Winter Games.
They see the medals, the podiums, the grit, but they don't see what happens afterwards when my body gets to heal. Recovery isn't the
What the hell is
break from
this, he
training.
said?
It is the training. And
This
sleep
is the gold medal
loves
game,
my superpower.
the
Every
2026
win starts with recovery. That's why
Winter
I prioritize
Olympics.
sleep. Every Saatva mattress is
The score
handcrafted
is
and assembled
1-1.
in America for those who push
The
back,
United
break
States
records, and inspire
and
us all.
Canada
Saatva. Unlock the
have been
superpower of restorative sleep.
battling
Here I am, field trip
for the
chaperone.
last
Before
three
helping prevent
periods.
migraine with Qulipta, it was hard keeping plans.
And look
Looks
at
like
me
Canada's
You'll
doing
never
the
truly
old New
forget migraine,
Jersey
but Qulipta reduces attacks, making more zero migraine days
trap.
possible to help give that forget you get migraine feeling.
The
Don't
US
take
is
Allergis.
stunning
Take it and get help right away for
in their
allergic reactions
offense.
like trouble breathing, face, lip, or tongue swelling, itching, or rash. Tell
Gonna
your
be
doctor
3-on-3.
about increased blood pressure or color changes, pain, or numbness in fingers or toes.
This
Ask
is
your
how
doctor about Qulipta to help
Crosby
prevent
won
migraine.
their last goal.
We go to overtime in Milan. After 60 minutes of regulation, we are tied at 1. The USA and Canada next goal is golden. Next goal wins the gold medal. Mike Tirico, Eddie Olczyk with you. How you feeling? You just figured it out, right? You just knew. Well, these are the Olympics. It's been a fun Olympics. You don't want it to end, and it won't end. We'll keep it going. And so I thought Canada had such an onslaught there. Once again, did the U.S. get a little bit of re-tilt in the ice towards the end of the third period?
I think they did, and I think they realized this game could have been 3 or 4 to 1.
Yeah.
In that third period. Connor Hellebuck made a couple Hellebuck of a saves, especially the one off the paddle.
It was
by
like
Devontae.
shades of Holtby.
Oh my God.
Right for Washington against
Absolutely.
Vegas in the
Yes.
Stanley Cup final out of
Yes.
Vegas, right?
Yeah. It just felt like they got their momentum. Team USA got their mojo back shortly after that. And then they had the opportunity with the 4-minute power play. The first unit really, they weren't in sync. They didn't have any really good looks. But the second unit came out and they had a couple of tremendous opportunities. So you just kind of exhale. And I think Kenny had made mention during that third period about the way it was going. And I kind of felt Team USA, just get to overtime.
You said that, yeah.
Just get there, because the way that it was going could have been over with 5 or 6 minutes left to go in the game.
No doubt. I think you see the talent of the forwards and how they're rolling the lines.
Yeah.
Wilson for the Washington Capitals has played a really good game.
Unbelievable.
And just his physicality
Yes.
is constant every time you watch him play. And Stanley Cup Finals that the Caps have had success as he's been out there with Ovechkin, or in this series, he's been terrific.
He has. He's the ultimate role type of player,
Yeah.
because he can go out there and change the momentum of a hockey game. He plays on the line, and yeah, he crosses the line every once in a while. But he knows when to do that, but he also knows when he can play, I don't want to say a fancy game, but a more skilled game to be able to get the puck to the players at the right time. I agree with you, Mike. He has been outstanding. He's been with McDavid, or he's been with Bennett and Marchand. So when you have a player that can do that, that's not easy. When you have a guy that can do that, you can be a difference maker.
John Cooper's done a nice job of juggling different looks in that period.
I thought that Mike Sullivan could have taken another step when he did change the lines up when it was 5-on-5, because the last 6-7 minutes it was all shorthanded situation.
Exactly.
So I understand that, but there are some guys that look like they have their legs and other guys that don't, and that's the job of a coach, is to find a guy. If you change more than one line, you're just looking for a combination of one of those two lines to be the line that you're not looking for all the lines to go. You're just looking for one line, and they really didn't have 5-on-5.
All right, there are so many fans who don't watch hockey on a regular basis or are watching because of the magnitude of the game. Now it's 3-on-3, which we see all the time in the regular season in the NHL. At this level, with the open ice, the speed, and all the talent, what are you looking for in this 3-on-3?
I'd like to think it's going to end in within
Hi.
the first 5 minutes.
Watching the hockey
But
game,
in the Olympic competition,
figure
we're
it's
going to
gonna
put a
be
20-minute time up on the board, and you're just
very
gonna just keep
exciting
going
for
and
me,
going.
one
You're
way or
right,
the
skill
other.
level, what you try to do in a 3-on-3
1-1.
situation is there's a lot of man-on-man play that goes
United
on. So
States versus
you have
Canada.
somebody, you stay with them. The idea is offensively is to try to turn one of those 3 one-on-ones into 1 2-on-1
Figure it,
somewhere
document
on
it.
the ice. And it could be somebody just does a flyby and sets a subtle little pick without taking a penalty, and then
I'm
that
almost
would end
done
up
with my
opening
coffee.
everything up. There's going to be chance after chance, and
I am
the
good
face-off
today. How are
is
you?
so important right off the bat, Mike, because you might not be able to touch the puck again.
Exactly.
And then that's the difference between gold and silver.
Be aggressive, but don't be too aggressive, right? Don't
Yeah,
give them a
it's
chance.
a little different.
Such a fine
It
line
is.
for these guys, right?
It really is. And I think you have to be able to understand where the danger is on the ice, and then your changes become so important too, because you don't want to get caught out there. It's pretty much outside a guy like Quinn Hughes and
great game.
and Cale Makar of Team Canada.
United States.
It's up and down and off the ice. You don't want to be up and down, and all of a sudden you're back. They make a change. You can't get off, and you're getting a minute and a half or 2 minutes.
I am
shift.
rooting
Unless it's
for the
Quinn Hughes, as he
United
did, but
States
Mark,
of
wave you
America.
off,
I
he
got
stays
it.
out and scores the game-winning goal.
I got it.
All right, you're going to wave us off. Go get ready for the overtime. Thanks, Enzo. Eddie Olczyk and Kenny getting set for overtime.
I am
There
rooting
was
for the
physicality, and of course, we
USA.
ended up with a couple of bloody players and some high sticks. First, Hughes took the stick to the face. The power play opportunity for the U.S. for 4 minutes. They could not break through. Quinn's got a couple of teeth to check out. Then the second penalty taken. Canada had the power play. They couldn't score. 60 minutes did not decide it. To overtime we go.
The Canadians are probably pissed. We had a 4-minute major, and our guy only got a 2-minute, and he lost half a tooth too. Oh, damn it. Damn Americans. We should have lost this game 5 different times now. There's a couple of wide open goals. The goalie made a save with his goal stick, with the blocker of his goal stick behind him, which was an epic.
That is amazing.
For 2 weeks,
But
we're
the
all
United
safe.
States should have been
5 minutes.
taken care of by now. If you're
Comcast
talking
NBC
about who's
Universal
been
is
playing the
proud to
better
bring
game.
The Olympics home to America. The next chapter of outing performance is here. With Quattro all-wheel drive, you can feel. And interiors refined to elevate every mile. One thing's clear. Performance never goes out of style.
About as famous a goal has ever been scored in Canadian hockey history. Sid the Kid at that time. Sidney Crosby's overtime winner in Vancouver. Gold medal victory in OT for Canada over Team USA. Who will be that Sidney Crosby hero here in the next little bit? Brian Boucher back ice level. Bouch, as you were sitting between the benches, what was the attitude? What was the chatter like down there as this thing got close to the end of regulation?
Well, there wasn't much chatter, to be honest with you, at ice level. I mean, I got the sense that both benches, you know, they were getting back, trying to regroup, reset, find a way to get that next goal. And for the United States, I mean, a lot of hanging on for dear life. Fortunately, Connor Hellebuck was huge. But yeah, I mean, a lot of focus at the
You think I
benches
made it
as
to
this
be
game is
like
worn
that,
on.
but no.
We've talked
I
a lot
didn't.
about Hellebuck, and he has been
Just how it turns
sensational,
out.
an unbelievable save we talked about earlier. Can we go to the other end? And Jordan Binnington hasn't seen as much action, as much intense action, but he has come up big throughout this game as well.
And that's the one thing about Jordan Binnington in his career that he's been able to do is make those timely saves. The most difficult thing for a goaltender, Mike, is when you don't know when the play's going to come down your end. You don't know when you have to come up with the next save. It might be 2 minutes. It might be 22 minutes. You have to stay sharp. Binnington's one of the best at finding a way to stay engaged.
Fucking Matthews, once again, had the world by the balls and went right through his fucking skates.
He's done it time and time again in his career.
Matthews.
He did it in that third period. Will he do
I
it
call
in
him a
overtime?
chunk.
We'll see, but
So I played hockey with a guy named
like I said in the open,
Malunk.
he finds a way.
Malunk.
33-18, the shots on goal the
Malone.
last 2 periods show you how Hellebuck has
Kevin
been
Malone.
busier, but
Malone.
Bennington is still seeing some quality shots. For a goalie in this 3-on-3 boost, as you've watched this
Ladies
ice
in
level
charge
over
going
the
on.
years, especially with the world-class talent, anything different about your mindset or what you're looking for as plays develop? Because we get a lot of 2-on-1s and long ice rushes.
Yeah, what you're not going to get is that straight-on shot, right? Like you see those point shots at 5-on-5, you're not going to get that.
Right.
You got to play a little bit deeper, a little bit more reserved. Understand that they're looking for east-west plays. So as a goalie, it's about being patient, play a little bit deeper, find a way to beat the pass, and expect the unexpected in 3-on-3.
As we will coming up. Brian, thanks. Overtime coming up here with the game tied at 1 through 60 minutes. Both of these teams have seen overtime in this Olympic tournament. Quarterfinal winners and escaping. We talked about Quinn Hughes staying on the ice, waving off the bench.
The interrogation room.
Knock them out and get to the
I am not
semifinal
your
where the US
father.
was able to cruise.
I am
And
a
for
free
Canada, It was
man.
the Mitch Marner rush through 3 and on the backhand to win and knock out Czechia
You
in that wild
must hate.
3-quarter final day that we had earlier this week. And now the gold medal game, the Olympic final, will go to 3-on-3 OT. When it happened in Vancouver in 2010, it was 4-on-4 overtime where Crosby scored the golden goal. Who's going to be golden in Milan this afternoon? Overtime coming up. 3-on-3 for the gold.
Dude was playing goalie behind the goalie.
Welcome to the
You know you're in a bad position when you're playing goalie behind the goal.
This week, Jimmy returns with Kit Harington, Courtney Cox, Priyanka Chopra Jonas, and Monday, NBC's Tracy Morgan. All new Fallon this week.
What do you want from your local news?
The most important thing is that the information is correct, not so much that we get it fast. And I think you guys do a good job of that.
There's a lot of times when we're covering breaking news and we have information, but we can't report it just yet until we have it confirmed.
I would rather be truthful rather than first. First is great, but it's not the most important.
Being factual, being precise, those are the most important things we do.
News Channel 13. Breaking news coverage you can trust.
My insurance rate has gone up somewhere upwards of 70%.
It just keeps going up and up and up.
That's a big burden on one income.
I'm a firefighter. Cars are not a luxury, they're a necessity.
I had to give up my health insurance.
New Yorkers pay twice as much as other places.
It's crazy.
You do everything by the book, and then your rates still increase.
I don't know what the answer is. I really don't.
Governor Hochul's plan will lower car insurance.
I'm all for it.
My cousin said to invest everything in precious metals.
What?
Remember, Mark, diversification's important. Stu's right. Thanks. With our meeting next week, let's revisit your strategy and make sure it still meets your long-term goals.
There's an alligator. Oh, it's Jeff.
We can adjust your plan based on your risk tolerance.
Thanks for being there, you two.
Thank you.
For every financial need, we'll meet you in the moment. KeyBank opens doors.
I started this live stream
Yeah, I think we're from a little early.
13 fucking minutes
A shoe
ago.
pile moment was brought to you by California Closets.
The game isn't on
For
yet.
what matters.
Dear Winter,
I should be upset. Why do I always look upset?
our squad of vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive
I
is
always
ready
look
to
upset.
take you on. Safety's the name of our game. Bundle up. Toyota.
Who knew?
Get President's Day savings all month long. Lease Tacoma for $279 a month, or get 2.99% APR for 72 months on Tundra. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Need a guy? I have a guy.
Together, we're Brandon White Sewer and Drain Services.
We fix your plumbing problems right.
You won't be overcharged, and you'll be happy with our work.
When drains don't work, we do.
Quinn Hughes actually waved off the bench there saying, no, I'm okay, and he stays out on the ice.
When Hughes shoots, he scores! Hughes wins it! How foreshadowing was that for him to say, no, I got enough gas in the tank. gold medal game in Milan. Tied at 1 as we get set for
Gold medal game in Milan.
Kenny Albert, Eddie Olczyk, United States in the same
awesome
situation.
is this?
Sweden quarterfinal round, and as you said, Quinn Hughes stayed on the ice. He might play this entire overtime.
Yeah, if there's anybody on it, a non-stop holder, incredible condition, and he'll let the bench know when he's ready to come off of the ice. And I would just
USA.
happy to be able to show everybody the skill level and the ability of a guy like Quinn Hughes.
Let's go, you mother.
There's a lot of wide open a lot of wide open ice out there, and you got to be able to take advantage. And go back to the third period, Kenny. 4-minute power play for Team USA. They come close, but not close enough. A couple of great chances for the second unit. And then the Canadians. You picked up on a great pickup, Slavin with the great stick. And Kyler Hellebuck with save after save after save in that third period. And Macklin Celebrini on that first unit for Canada had 2 unbelievable chances, not able to cash in.
This is insane. 3-on-3. Who fucking came up with these fucking rules?
20 minutes on the clock. And if neither team scores over the first 20 minutes, they will resurface the ice again. No shootout in the gold medal game.
The one thing we should let everybody know is that there'll be a lot of players on the bench that will not see ice. They will not get out there in this 3-on-3 situation. So if you are one of those players that are out there, you got to make sure you are selective when you make your change. And you have to be super selective that you don't extend a shift where all of a sudden you're out there. Take Quinn Hughes and Cale Makar out of that equation, because both of those guys on the ice could probably stay out there 2-3 minutes without any hesitation.
Quinn Hughes is out there. Austin Matthews, Matt Boldy. For Canada, McDavid, McKinnon, Makar. Next goal wins. Boldy locked up with McDavid. Chris Rooney over has a quick word. 3-on-3, sudden death. Here we go. Face-off, Saltport, possession. Canada.
Good stick there by McDavid on Boldy to win that puck.
Here's McKinnon. Now McDavid. Scored the overtime winner in the Four Nations. Did not get that shot past Quinn Hughes. Now it's Quinn Hughes with Austin Matthews. Dropping it back for Boldy, and then across Hughes.
Oh! That was so close.
And now McKinnon. Canada goes for a change. McKinnon stopped by Hellebuck.
Nothing silly.
He thought about moving it, but
face off in the zone. Face off in the zone.
Able to get elevation on this puck. And Jordan Binnington moves right to left.
Oh my God!
Isn't able to get it up there, and what a save, Booch, by Jordan.
By a thumb.
The very tip of the glove. What a save. Good defensive play by Matthews in the defensive zone that allowed the United States to go the other way there.
Oh.
Horvat wins the draw from.
Of course he wins the draw.
Horvat just was out there to win the draw. He makes a beeline for the bench, and Mitch Marner takes his place.
There goes Trocheck as well. He was out for the faceoff. Like Horvat. Here's Celebrini. Back to Taves. Macklin Celebrini for Canada. Celebrini shoots. It's blocked by McAvoy. Up the boards, Charlie McAvoy.
Charlie!
Marner with it for Canada.
Damn it!
The ice with Celebrini and Taves.
Gotta get the puck.
A couple of fresh skaters on for Team USA. Here's Makar. Now Celebrini. McDavid back on the ice for Canada. United States with Larkin, Werenski, and Jack Hughes.
Here comes McKinnon as well.
Here's McDavid moving in on Jack Hughes. Tries to slow him down. Puck winds up behind the net. And it's Werenski. Now Jack Hughes puts it around Makar. United States with numbers. Back across it comes.
Yeah! Yeah! Fuck you, McDavid! Yeah! Oh, I'm dizzy. Oh, I'm dizzy. Woo! Woo! Yeah! Holy shit! Fuck you, McDavid! Yeah! Where's my hat?
The United States wins the gold medal here in Milan. 1 minute, 41 seconds into overtime. It was his brother Quinn, the overtime winner in the quarterfinal round against Sweden. And now Jack Hughes in a gold medal game to defeat Canada.
Their whole fucking offense in that 3-on-3s was to let McDavid outdo the defenseman and get something on the net. They did it 3 times, got nothing. Stop!
The United States killed it off.
At least that's what I saw.
Jack Hughes of the New Jersey Devils.
Yeah, I'm always looking at different things.
Here's the overtime hero for Team USA.
Who is it? Who's the overtime hero? Sidney Crosby? No, it's not. It's not Sidney Crosby. I hate to say it, overtime hero is not Sidney Crosby.
It's the United States
Thank God.
in overtime.
If he was out there, you never.
1960 Squaw Valley, 1980 Lake Classic, and now 2026 Milan.
Yes! Yes!
Let's not forget the third period by Connor Hellebuck.
No, let's not forget nothing. Bro, that was a great game. That was a great game. They should have lost that game about 15 different times. And probably only could have won it like once or twice. But they could have lost the game 15 different times. Here it is. He gets it over. Oh.
It looked like the Canadians. It looked like they were going to have
Number 8.
Bush. And all of a sudden, the Americans went back the other way, and it was a 3-on-1. Is Werenski finds Jack Hughes, and he goes 5-hole. And the reaction from Team USA's bench.
Was it Jack Hughes?
Tim and Ellen Hughes celebrate.
The poor kid has no clue what he just saw, but he will tell everybody his whole life he saw it.
She played for the U.S. national team back in the early
It was a young kid, probably 5, maybe 4, in the father's arm, and the father's jumping around. That young kid's like, what in the world's going on? Well, I tell you what, he doesn't really know what happened, but he's going to be telling everyone for the rest of his life he saw it. Holy shit, look at this.
Johnny meant so much to a lot of these guys on this team, and I live in the Philadelphia area, and I can tell you that Johnny Gaudreau is an absolute hero in the Philadelphia area, in South Jersey in particular. So many kids look up to Johnny Gaudreau and model their game after him.
Johnny Gaudreau.
What a moment.
What a moment. Johnny Gaudreau. I wonder if Joe texted me.
A perfect 6-0 in Milan.
Fuck yeah!
And there is Johnny Gaudreau's family, his dad in the middle. It was Connor McDavid with the overtime goal to win the Four Nations last February. And now the United States returns the favor.
Matthews. Matthews, you fucking had the game go through your legs. One. There he is.
Jim Craig.
Yes.
Connor Hellebuck with the United States flag.
Hellebuck. Yes, good job. Oh, to the goalie.
Unbelievable performance by Connor Hellebuck today. Unbelievable.
Oh, to the goalie.
He's the only reason.
Canada, 1 goal.
And I have the gold medal with his performance today. Outstanding.
Look at all those Canucks. A picture of the whole nothing but Canucks with sour pusses. Yeah, Canucks with sour pusses.
And the shot that Connor Hellebuck gave his team was an opportunity to
Larkin.
win a gold medal in overtime.
What a game.
What a game. It was a great game. That guy lost a couple of teeth.
Remember, leading up to this tournament, Jack Hughes missed a lot of time, battling injuries. But he was brilliant here in Milan, and now the handshakes.
Yeah, shake their hands. Now shake your hand. Good game.
1980, it was a round robin.
Good game.
Medal round. It was not a gold medal.
Good game, you Canuck.
By virtue of the victories over the Soviet Union
Good game.
and Finland 2 days later.
We'll see you on Tuesday.
Atop the round robin standings. A couple of two-time Stanley Cup winning head coaches. With so much respect for one another, Mike Sullivan and John Cooper. These players will all fly home to